Hi everyone, I'm doing a ceremonial toast to my friend Lauren right here for her birthday. Lauren, some people meet their best friend when they go to college, but I was lucky enough to take mine with me. Just 2 weeks after I moved to Atlanta, I met you when we were babies. Who would have thought that we would still be side by side 18 years later? In honor of your COVID-19 birthday, I wanted to celebrate our great friendship and everything that you've accomplished. You are my determined, passionate, outstanding best friend who's been there for me since the days before I can even remember. You are the true definition of a lifelong friend, and I've known you from preschool all the way to college. We are close as can be, and it's easy to say that we grew up more like sisters than friends. We met in our church nursery just before our first birthdays. We both took the role of big sister that year, only to find out that our sisters would be just as close as we are. Together, we learned and grew at every turn. I made you take dance classes, go to pop star camp, and join choir, even though you hated every second of it. You convinced me to play basketball and soccer, even though I had no natural ability to at all. We pushed each other even from a young age and didn't allow each other to make excuses. In second grade, we ventured off to Camp Merriweather, where I cried for the first 2 days straight. You comforted me the whole time, saying that it was good practice for college, that was just a short 10 years away, and that it was never too early to prepare for. We graduated from Austin Elementary, finally moved up to Dunwoody Elementary, only to have to go back to Austin for 5th grade, where we were the only class to graduate from the same elementary school twice. When middle school came, it brought a new challenge. We went from seeing each other every day to seeing each other a couple times a month. Despite the fact that we went to different schools, we stayed insanely close. You grew super tall as I discovered that I was never going to make it past 5'2". Your life revolved around club volleyball when I was deeply invested in ballet, but we made it work. After our first National Charity League meeting, we both questioned our participation in this organization, but we made it through 6 years together. We got to swim with the dolphins and sold our own t-shirts. Who could forget the weekend-long sleepovers on the trampoline when we worked at the nature center? While there was a glimmer of hope for us that we would attend the same high school, fate had different plans. High school gave us our biggest tests yet, and even though we didn't end up at the same school, we still found a way to go through those adventures together. Freshman year gave us a lot of excitement and wonder as we forged our own paths. We went to big stuff, slept on the floor of a school bus, and snuck off to Walmart with Patricia to buy food. Sophomore year, we started going on college tours. It was our first sign that we would both become dogs when I figured out you hated the tour of University of Florida just as much as I did. We celebrated our Sweet 16 in Miami, together of course. Junior year brought the grind. I don't think I know anyone else that studied for the ACT harder than you did. At the same time, I watched you find your place in young life, finding something to serve that was bigger than yourself. Finally, we arrived at senior year, which brought a lot of laughs for us. We had our last Girl Scout meeting, and our NCL wedding marks the end of 6 years of tea parties, etiquette lessons, and the infamous mother-daughter service. However, as we said goodbyes to so many things, a new journey was waiting for us to embark on. November of that year, we both saw fireworks. We had gotten into the University of Georgia. I will never forget the tears of joy that streamed down your face, as I had never been more proud of you. In August, we both became dogs, and we were finally in school back together again. At a time that was so intimidating, it was so nice to have my best friend there with me. I'm so grateful that you were by my side this year, and even more grateful that I get to call you my lifelong friend. Even though none of us expected to celebrate your birthday in quarantine, I know that we will have many more opportunities to make it up in the future. I love you like a sister, and I know that I can lean on you no matter what. Your heart is so kind, and you are so genuine. You are the Serena to my Blair, the Meredith to my Christina, and I know that your spirit and passion will lead you to fulfill your wildest dreams wherever you are. But for now, I cannot wait to see where life takes you. Happy birthday, Lar. My best friend for life.